Yo, what is good, YouTube? What's up, PlayStation Nation? Jay Barry here, and I'm back with another video. Here to talk about my most anticipated PlayStation games for 2023. But before we get into that video, I just want to say Happy New Year's to everyone. Wishing you guys the best in 2023. Hopefully it's a wonderful and prosperous year for everyone here. And I just want to say thank you for everyone that has supported my channel throughout this year in 2022. Looking forward to do some more content, create some more content for you guys in 2023. And doing some more live streams and things like that during 2023. But I just want to say thank you guys for supporting this channel, Jay Barry, also for supporting What's Up PlayStation podcast. That channel has been growing exponentially, so definitely appreciate you guys and all the support that you guys have shown for both channels. So I appreciate it. Thank you. But let's get into this video and let's talk about my most anticipated games for 2023. So the first game we're gonna start out with, and you guys, if you guys know me, you already know the vibes. Final Fantasy 16. I am super excited for Final Fantasy 16. I can't wait for that game. It don't matter what else is coming out. That is my most anticipated game for 2023. I'm loving the characters so far, loving the build up with the trailers. The battle system looked pretty cool and engaging. The story looked like it's going to be gripping and very controversial. So, I can't wait for this game, and I'm super excited. I'm so excited. I got 2 collector's editions for this game. Digital deluxe edition for this game. It is getting bought up, pre-ordered up, everything with this game, and I can't wait to play Final Fantasy 16, man. So yeah, Final Fantasy 16, my most anticipated game for 2023. Very excited to play it. And the more information that I'm seeing, the more trailers that I'm seeing for the game, I'm just getting more and more excited. So yeah, it's my most anticipated game for 2023. The next game we have here is, you guys already know, man, the best Marvel character around, my favorite superhero around. I'm about to say Final Fantasy 16 again. Spider-Man 2. So Marvel Spider-Man 2 looking like it's going to be a much grander experience, when you compare 2018 and Miles Morales, because now you're comparing the 2 characters. You're going to be a lot of villains going on there. Look like you got Kraven the Hunter, narrating that last trailer. You got Venom in that trailer as well. It looks like it's going to be an amazing thing. I want to see what's going to happen with Captain Watanabe, things like that. What characters is going to be coming forth with those characters being more fleshed out and detailed. So yeah, man, I can't wait, man, for Spider-Man 2, because I think it's going to be an amazing game. They definitely learned a lot when it came to Miles Morales, and that's the speed of combat and how to flow with the combat. So yeah, Spider-Man 2 I think is going to be a gem. I think it's going to be an amazing game. Insomniac has already confirmed it's coming out fall 2023, and I'm pretty sure they're going to nail, they're going to hit that goal what they have set. And yeah, man, I trust Insomniac. I love the development studio. I love what Insomniac produces, and I love the direction where they're going with Spider-Man. Creating their own story for this character, but also keeping them very engaging and fresh. Because one of the best things I like what they did with Spider-Man is that, yeah, Spider-Man, the character himself, very cool, very engaging, but they also made Peter Parker, very engaging, and they fleshed that character out as well. A lot of people say they don't like the downtimes and the Mary Jane missions and all stuff, but as a Spider-Man fanatic, I like those situations, because you're flushing out the character. You're getting into the nooks and cranny of who Peter Parker is, why Spider-Man is doing what he does, the friends and the family that he cared for, and things like that. I love that. I love that aspect of what they did with 2018, and heck, with Miles Morales as well. So Spider-Man 2, super excited for that. I can't wait for that. The next game we're going to be talking about is one that's coming out really recent or soon, and that is Forspoken. So Forspoken is number 3 on the list here because from what I played from the demo, I was always interested in Forspoken. I think Forspoken looks amazing. The gameplay looks very engaging. You know what I mean? It looks like it's going to be a very deep and layered experience there when it comes to Forspoken. And one thing I love about Forspoken in the demo is that each time I was playing the demo, I was constantly just learning something new and new. So I like when games is always offering something, and the demo is limited because you only have like 2 abilities or 2 powers or whatnot. But at the end of the day, it was still stuff I was just learning. Like, oh, let me see what I can do here now in this section or with these enemies and whatnot. So I'm loving what Forspoken is doing. I think they can improve in the game when it comes to the visuals, but you know, we're judging the demo and how it looks. You know, hopefully, you know, whatever build that was. But I do think that the visuals can get tightened up a little bit. The look can get tightened up a little bit, but overall, performance-wise, everything else, it was a smooth experience, and I can't wait for that. So that's coming out very, very soon in January, and that's gonna be a good week, man. Cause you got Forspoken, you got the DualSense Edge controller, and all that stuff during that same week. So I'm super excited to see what Forspoken has to offer when it comes to, you know, just you know, Frey Holland. I think she's a cool New York character. I'm liking the back and forth for dialogue with her and Cuff and all that stuff. So yeah, I'm very, very excited for Forspoken. Pre-ordered all the way, you know what I mean, you know, the vibes. And yeah, I can't wait. Another game that I have up here, number 4 I have here is Stellar Blade, aka Stellar Yam. Shout out to Stone and Bam, yo, for drilling that in people's heads every single time we see Stellar Blade. But yo, Stellar Blade is one of those games I've been super excited for years to see this game come out. Shout out to Chris Righteous, because Chris Righteous was the first person to actually put me on to this game, where it was called Project Eve. I remember that like way back, like 2019 or even probably before that, where they had like a 15-minute demo and all that stuff playing the game, and the game looked like it's substantially different, or it looks substantially better from what we seen with the demo and you know, when it was a Project Eve and all that stuff. So PlayStation locked this game down to be a first-party game here, where they're fully publishing it and distributing the game. And yeah, it's looking amazing. The last trailer that we've seen looks amazing, getting a little bit of story stuff from you know, these characters. But overall, I'm looking forward to the combat and everything of what's going on in this game, and it's giving me that Bayonetta, Dante, you know, Devil May Cry vibe. And you know, I love my action games. I love what they have to offer with that stuff. So yeah, I can't wait for Stellar Blade. It's looking amazing. It's looking pretty hype. And I can't wait to see what they're gonna you know, deliver as far as like the next trailer or when the game is actually coming out. We know it's coming out 2023, but we don't have an official date yet. So yeah, Stellar Blade is up there for me when it comes to, you know, most anticipated games. So another game we have here is Jedi Fallen Order, but Jedi Survivor. Jedi Survivor. I love Fallen Order. I love that game to death, man. I probably beat that game like about 3 times already with Fallen Order. I love what Respawn have done, you know, having, you know, like a Souls-like inspiration, but you know, putting their own spin, you know, within the Star Wars universe. And yeah, it's just a fun, very fun, you know, layered, you know, very fast paced, you know, great pacing game, and I truly enjoyed it a lot what I played with you know, Fallen Order. So Jedi Survivor, the sequel, very excited for that. And you know, I don't even need to see any more trailers for that. That's already pre-ordered. That's already good to go. I can't wait to play that in March, you know what I mean? So the next game we have here is Street Fighter 6. Yes, Street Fighter 6, man. Super excited for this game. I feel like I've kind of fallen off when it comes to this Street Fighter franchise, you know, with 5, because I haven't played 5 like that, you know, seriously or anything like that with the game. So getting into Street Fighter 6 has been a little bit of a chore, but it's also been a lot of fun, you know, playing against everybody and just relearning everything when it comes to, you know, the Street Fighter franchise. So Street Fighter 6, I'm super excited for that. I'm going to go hard in that game because, you know, I got a little personal vendettas that I got to, you know, rectify out here and establish my dominance out here when it comes to these these fighting games. And Street Fighter 6 is definitely going to be one of those games where there's gonna be moments where you don't hear from me, and then I just pop out of the blue like, all right, you know what I mean, open lobby, or what's going, because I'm gonna be labbing this game hard body, man. I definitely have fun playing the 2 betas. And the thing about it is, like, there's definitely highlighted moments where I had playing Street Fighter 6 during the betas, but I was definitely getting my ass beat, but I was constantly learning as far as what's going on. Now I just got to put everything together and package everything together, you know what I mean, just to make a cohesive or a consistent play. So once I get that consistent play and that mindset where I want to establish what I want to establish, and that comfortability, then I think I'll be a-okay when it comes to Street Fighter 6. But yeah, Street Fighter 6, I'm super excited for that game, and I can't wait to play it. It's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a good time playing with the crew, running these tournaments for this game, and hopefully playing some new players within the community, or just on different platforms. There's going to be cross play and all that stuff. So yeah, Street Fighter 6, super excited to play that, and that's why it's on one of my top 10 most anticipated game for 2023. Another game I have up here is Granblue Fantasy Relink. Granblue Fantasy Relink, I love the Granblue franchise. I played a mobile game, the browser game, on the phone. The fighting game, Granblue Fantasy Versus, kind of what introduced me to Granblue, and just playing that game and playing like the story and all that stuff. I got really trapped within the lore and the characters and stuff like that for Granblue. So yeah, I'm super excited for Relink, because you're playing as Grand or Jita and all that stuff, and you're playing and you're retelling their story from what you're doing in the mobile RPG game. You know what I mean? So, but now it's an action RPG, and there's going to be online, story elements that you're going to be doing as far as like playing with friends and tackling dungeons and things like that. Things like up to 4 players or whatnot. So yeah, Granblue Fantasy Relink is looking really good. It has been delayed because it was supposed to come out in 2022. But for whatever reason it got delayed to 2023. They still needs to divulge some news as far as like when's the release date and things like that. But I think it's going to be a very fun experience that people can play, and hopefully a lot of people get into Granblue and they like the game and play whatever game they want to play when it comes to the fighting game or just the mobile game. So yeah, the other games I have here is pretty much a double whammy here. I have Horizon Call of the Mountain, the PlayStation VR 2 game. I think that's going to be the flagship VR 2 game, and also Horizon Forbidden West Burning Shores expansion DLC. So I have those two with the same marking, because I love the Horizon story. I love the Horizon lore. I think Horizon is a great game, and I like the fact that they're expanding upon it. So we have a brand new experience with VR with Burning Shore, and then we'll have an extended experience when it comes to Forbidden West, and both look amazing in my opinion. I think this is going to be the marquee VR game to be playing, and I'm very excited to see what's to happen when it comes to both games. So VR is definitely day one for Call of the Mountains, a day one, and Burning Shores is definitely a day one for me. And then I have, last but not least, this is a smaller game here. Sea of Stars, man. I've been very intrigued by this game from what I've seen, on Twitter and stuff like that. And I think this is going to be another great RPG, like Chain Echoes, Sea of Stars. I think that I put them in the same, category as far as like those old school nostalgic, bringing back the good days of RPGs. And I think Sea of Stars is going to, capture that as well, like Chain Echoes. So dope looking game. Can't wait to play that. And I think it's gonna be a really good one. You know what I mean? So these are the games that I have here for like my personal most anticipated games for the PlayStation. Obviously, there's a lot of games I can list here, and I can keep going and going and going. If you guys been in Twitter space, if you guys checked out Whoops, if you guys checked out my channel, there's a lot of games that I'm super excited for 2023. But when it comes to like my most anticipated PlayStation games, these are the ones that I'm most anticipated for. Not disregarding any other games that's out there. I'm pretty sure that you guys could probably listen in the comment section and tell me your top 10 or your top 8 or your top 5 most anticipated games. But these are short shot for me personally. But like I said, I can go on and list games for hours here on the channel. But just wanted to give a nice little list here. Hopefully some of these games I put on the radar for you or whatnot. If you wasn't looking for it or you wasn't really paying attention, hopefully this video will get you to pay attention to the games. They're pretty big games out there that I listed, but it's going to be a grandiose and great time. You know what I mean? So yeah, but at the end of the day, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and what your top 10 or your 8 or 5 most anticipated 2023 games. Overall, I think all the platforms is going to have a great 2023. But this video we're just focusing on PlayStation, obviously. But I think there's a lot of games going to be out there on multiple platforms that I'm interested in for 2023. 2023 is just going to be an amazing year overall. You can just look at it, you already know. But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like button or subscribe. It's your boy J Bari. Happy New Year's, and I'll see you guys in 2023. I'm gone. Deuces.
Training hard, I hope.
Bringing out the big guns.
Prove your honor to me.
I got it.